The UN's failure to promote peace is infamous. However, its potential to harm children by legalizing pedophilia is catastrophic. Are you shocked? Sadly, this is happening. Hello and welcome to the new episode of The Global Game with me, Vedika. Let's begin with the video report.
Нам западных элит у нас много друзей.
Hello and welcome to TFIGlobal, the foreign affairs and geopolitical. There was a time when the global entity known as the UN was recognized for its ability to solve problems and promote peace and justice. However, over the years, the organization has been plagued by criticisms of ineffectiveness and has become involved in the issues that seek to destabilize the world. The United Nations was once synonymous with hope, seen as a beacon of light for those striving for a better world. The organization's unparalleled commitment to promoting peace and justice was widely recognized, and its efforts to improve people's lives around the world were lauded. But the UN has lost its way. Its once great reputation has been tarnished by a series of failures, and its leadership seems increasingly disconnected from the concerns of ordinary people. The UN often promotes nonsensical agendas in the name of world peace, such as LGBTQ rights, which may not be understood or supported by everyone. Recently, the organization has even taken on the critical fight of normalizing pedophilia, which may sound ridiculous but is a concerning reality. The UN's recent publication, Principles for a Human Rights-Based Approach to Criminal Law, has raised concerns due to its apparent suggestion that sexual conduct with persons below the age of consent may be consensual under certain circumstances. This has alarmed many people because it appears to downplay the importance of protecting young children from sexual abuse. It is crucial to remember that children under the age of 18 are still developing and may not have the knowledge or understanding needed to make informed decisions about sexual behavior. The idea of evolving capacities and progressive autonomy for minors is a dangerous path that could lead to the exploitation by those who wish them harm. It is essential that any organization that claims to uphold human rights and justice places a high priority on protecting children from sexual abuse. It is alarming that the UN seems to be suggesting that pedophilia is acceptable under certain circumstances, which is contrary to this goal. It is important to have a deeper understanding of the UN's stance on this issue and to engage in open and informed discussions about how to protect children from sexual abuse while upholding human rights and justice. It's staggering that the same group that once spearheaded campaigns against the evil of child sexual abuse now seems to be siding with those who want to normalize this heinous crime. But is this really unexpected? After all, the UN has a questionable history of disguising sexual misconduct by its own staff members. In 2018, former senior UN official Andrew McLeod revealed that tens of thousands of aid workers worldwide have pedophile tendencies. He claimed that 3,300 pedophiles working for the organization were responsible for an estimated 60,000 cases of sexual exploitation during the previous 10 years alone. Surprisingly, McLeod added that wearing a UNICEF t-shirt is frequently enough to avoid suspicion. The woke virus seems to have infected the UN long before it became common and dangerous. In 2016, the UN appointed its first ever independent expert on protection against violence and discrimination based on sexual orientation and gender identity. However, this move was met with strong opposition from countries such as Russia, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. Similarly, the UN's promotion of LGBTQ rights have faced opposition at various global conferences and forums. Some countries have called for references to LGBTQ issues to be removed from official documents and statements. Despite the opposition, the UN has continued to advocate for LGBTQ rights as a matter of human rights and social justice. It is crucial to distinguish between promoting LGBTQ rights and endorsing pedophilia. The latter is a direct attack on children and could destroy generations to come. Pedophilia is a heinous crime that not only traumatizes the victim, but also has devastating effects on the perpetrator. The emotional and physical destruction caused by pedophilia can be long-lasting and even irreparable in some cases. A victim might go through emotional phases of guilt, shame, and self-loathing. Due to the stigma attached to their behavior, they might find it difficult to engage with their surroundings and feel alone in the world. Many also experience anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. The physical well-being of the perpetrator may also suffer as a result of pedophilia. The emotional damage inflicted on a child by pedophilia can be even more devastating. Victims of pedophilia often feel violated, helpless, and powerless. They struggle to trust others from healthy relationships and communicate effectively with those around them. The emotional scars of pedophilia often lead to depression, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, and other mental health problems that can last a lifetime. Many cultures and empires have recognized the heinous nature of pedophilia throughout history and have classified it as a crime. Pedophilia was viewed as a serious form of sexual deviancy and was punishable by death in ancient Roman culture. Similarly to this, in Hindu culture, engaging in pedophilia was seen as a sin that could lead to harsh punishments both in this life and the next. Despite these ancient cultures' adamant opposition to this abhorrent behavior, pedophilia persists in many parts of the world today. It is a crime that needs to be denounced and zealously combated. The UN's recent normalization of this act, however, raises serious concerns. It is a risky route that might result in a society without morals, no brains, and sadly, no conscience. We are slowly heading toward a deranged society appears, and we cannot let that happen. We cannot let the UN or WEF dictate our future. The new world order that they envision is too dark, and we must fight against it.